But you will not get there empty-handed. I repeat, you will not get there empty-handed. One more time, I say you will not get there empty-handed. Do you understand what I'm saying? I said you will not get there empty-handed. You must have something to show. That is what I'm saying, but you must agree with me. Say to yourself, I will not get there empty-handed. Do you believe what you are saying? Or you are just saying it? Are you sure you believe it? Say it again, I will not get there empty-handed. I am excited because God has been meeting with us here on this mountain every day. Every day for the past plus today 18 days. God has been meeting with us here. But you see, my concern is that you looking at me must have your own testimony. Nobody can stop you. Nobody will stop you. Nobody will intimidate you. No coven will intimidate you. No altar will intimidate you. No devil will intimidate you. If you believe me, your amen must be very powerful. Anyone that tries it, God will cut them short. You will get to your destination. Again today, remain standing. We have with us another son of this house. I am very confident that there is a word, a clear word from God. And the Spirit of God is behind that word. Jesus said, the words that I speak to you, they are spirit and they are life. Words destroy, but words also build. Words make people sick. Words heal. Words bound people. Do you know that bondage comes through words, and words set people free? Ladies and gentlemen, Apostle Gbasha is a part of this house. Join me to welcome him. Give him a hand as he comes. A big hand. Clap your hands. You in the gallery. Clap your hands.
We give you all the glory. We worship you, my God. You are worthy to be praised. Everybody lift your hands and say it one more time. Say, we give you worship you, Lord. We worship you. We worship you. We've come to give you the glory. We've come to give you the praise. Everybody, lift your voice. Lift your hands. We give you. We give the King of Glory, we worship you. We worship you. Africa, we've come to worship. We've come to give the praise. We give all the clap and the shout of joy in this house this evening. Shout and shout and shout and shout and shout. Hallelujah. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Jacob asked them a question. Is my son Joseph still alive? He had mourned him because they told him that he was dead. They even brought clothes to him with blood stains. He had mourned him for several years, and he gave up. But one day, the same man they told him had died sent chariots to come and bring his father. I don't know who you are under the sound of my voice. Whatever you thought you have lost, after this, let God arise, it will return back to you. That amen does not look like my prayer. I say it will be returned back to you. You thought you lost that customer. You thought you lost that opportunity. You thought you lost that house. I came to announce to you, there is an anointing that makes men recover. I speak as the mouthpiece of God. In the remaining 13 days of this, let God arise. Heaven will restore you back. If your amen is the loudest and the longest, you'll be the first to testify. It was in 2012 that I met with Papa one-on-one. I met Papa at a point in my life where I was about giving up the ministry. I was about to quit because I was wounded severally. And everything I laid hands on never worked. Prayed, fasted, did everything I could, and nothing was working. I had a church, and I lost the church to some unfriendly friends. And I said to myself, if this is what Christianity is all about, then there is no need. I was about to quit when my father, Dr. Talena, called. I was in pains in the heat of the crisis. My children were dying. 6 times my wife had stillbirths with miscarriages. And all kinds of news were flying that I was using my children to cleanse the church. The house that was given to me, some pastors teamed up against me, and the house was taken away from me. I just got married then. We had no house to lay our head. We had nowhere to go to. I will go somewhere, visit someone with my wife, and we will stay and delay till about 10, 11 p.m. in the night. And I would tell my host I want to go. Not because we really want to go, but for them to say, no, where are you going? It's already late. Why not spend the night? That was how we lived for 6 months. Roaming about without a dwelling place. And that day my father, Dr. Talena, called and he said, Tim, meet me in Warri. I don't know how I came, but I came. I didn't even know that I was coming to Word of Life Bible Church. And when I arrived, I called him. I said, Papa, I'm here. And he said to me, get ready. You'll be speaking for Papa Ayo Orisa Jaffo. I didn't believe him.
I didn't believe him. I'd seen Papa severally in my dreams pray for me, anoint me with oil in my dreams, but I never knew that it was going to manifest in the physical. Until that Easter Sunday morning, I will never forget as long as I live. It was here. Papa took oil and poured it on my head. And he said to me, I remember that day tears were running down his eyes, because with his spiritual eyes he saw my pains, and he could see all that I've been through. And he said to me, God said that you rearrange your life. He anointed me, and I stand boldly to tell you that my life and ministry was truly rearranged. After that prayer, my life turned around for the better. Today I am a father of 3 children. Something said to me, you can do it again. So instead of giving up on ministry, I dared it again, and things began to work out for me. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we bought a land, not just a land, we bought a river, turned it into a land, and we have a massive church building, not on the rented ground, but on our property. And today, in that area where I pastor, some of them think that I'm using something, because nothing works there. It is only us that things are working for. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to rise to your feet and help me celebrate my grandfather. Before we celebrate, the major breakthrough now hit me like tornado. A small boy like me, a nobody like me, Papa said to me, I am coming to dedicate that building. I cried in my closet, I wept, because who am I to host a father like this? On the 8th of December 2017, Papa Ayo Oriseja, for the Lion of Africa, my ancestor, will be stepping on my altar and will push the walk to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, with Jesus joy, help me celebrate my father, our Papa, the Lion of Africa, our living ancestor, our living legend, with a clap and a shout of joy. Celebrate my Papa, Jesus. Thank you, Papa, for believing in people like us that they gave up on. The difference between Samson and David, the both of them were fighters, but the difference was that David trained men, but Samson did not. So the Bible says, and Samson died with his enemies, because when it was time to fight, he had no men to stand with him. But David, when the battle became so fierce, his own son Absalom rose up against him, and the Bible says Ahithophel went and joined Absalom. David knew that if nothing is done, he is finished. He removed his shoes and stood on sand. He opened his mouth and placed a curse, and he said, oh God, frustrate the counsel counsel of Ahithophel. But this is the interesting part. The Bible says he summoned Abiathar, he summoned Joab. He said, Abiathar, anointing alone will not settle this matter. It is time for the sons to gather. Abiathar, I want you to go